how weird he is. This is like
talk like Boomhauer.
I can't even do that.
Man,
Yeah,
come on, man.
He's like. And we are live
No, we're not.
in person.
That's awkward. What's going on, guys?
Just hanging out.
Yeah, we're in a basement.
And we're here of our own free will.
Yep. Not me. Not me.
Yeah.
I got him chained to a radiator. He's
Yep.
not going nowhere.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This radiator right here.
Yeah.
That
It makes
it-
me rub the lotion on the skin for some
Yeah.
reason.
Gets the hose again. That scene in that movie is terrifying.
Thinking about kidnapping his cat, so maybe he'll free me. You really are. I'm drawing parallels to you.
Wait, what? I lost what you were
Because doesn't she like kidnap the dog?
And that's Silence of the Lambs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have not seen
Never
that
seen
in a
it.
long time.
There's like a lady in a well. This
Yeah.
dude, and then like
No, I remember that, and she's like, "My family's got money. You'll give you anything." And like when he
Yeah.
lowers the basket, you see like the claw marks of other people try to get out,
right.
and that's when you hear her scream. That still gives me. Ugh.
Yeah, no, I remember her like tricking the dog into falling into the well, and then the serial killer dude gets mad,
I don't remember that.
and it's like she's like using that to leverage.
Buffalo was the name Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill, yeah.
You know
Talks all weird.
Never seen it.
You've heard of Silence of the Lambs, right?
Yeah, I've heard the title, but I couldn't tell you a single thing about it.
Do you know?
It's a classic.
Okay, let's hear your what you think it's about. What do you think it's about?
Well, it's some sort of serial killer movie,
Oh yeah, I spoiled it.
and someone's dog dies by tricking them by coming
he's-
into a well.
The boy knows his movies.
Yeah, man, he's
Yeah, I just came up with that off the top of my
he's,
head.
he's
So
in tune.
But what
Clairvoyant.
What else do you think it's about?
I couldn't tell you.
Because that's just a side part of it.
Really?
Yeah. I'd
say probably like. Is it like a? It's like you said. It's obviously not like the title isn't exactly
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, I forget
But silencing the lambs, you could be like, that could be like killing a lot of people. Like if these people are the lambs, then I'm gonna
The
silence
lambs
them.
to slaughter.
Like I don't know. Maybe that's what it's kind of implying. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now, the first time I watched this movie was at your house when we were kids. Your parents were gone, and we watched it on like TNT, the TV channel. Do you remember that?
Yeah, vaguely. Yeah.
And Sir Anthony Hopkins is in it, and he plays what's his character's name again? Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I know,
okay.
I know the name.
You've seen The Office.
Yep.
Do you remember the scene when Dwight takes the face off of?
Yep. And he was,
That's from Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
He does that. He goes because he eats people.
oh, okay.
He's a cannibal,
That's really cool.
and
It's so gross.
it tastes like chicken.
Yummy, yummy.
We've all thought about it, right?
No, just you.
Not at all.
shoot.
Not at all.
I know. I remember when being a kid and seeing that scene where he like lobotomizes the dude.
Yeah, and he's
the
just
dude's just like twitching at the table.
And he's gently taking a fork and just.
Yeah,
Oh, bro,
Very-
it's so gross.
it is pretty. It's still etched into my mind.
It's mine too.
Yeah.
It's pretty good CGI for its time, though. That was like what 90s.
Oh, that wasn't real.
No, actually, I totally lied. It was like legit.
The actor he wasn't a method actor.
I'm really into this role.
Yeah, lobotomize me.
It's like
There's our title.
lobotomize me. But
Crazy.
no, that movie scarred a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, no. The one that scarred me the most probably was another movie we watched at your house once when your parents weren't there. We got away with a lot of
Classic.
I guess. Yeah.
stuff. But it was the scene in The Shining when Jack Nicholson sees the beautiful woman in the shower.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Still.
And then, of course, I don't think they blurred it out. Did they blur it out? Because she's obviously in a
Naked.
birthday suit.
Yeah.
Saw some
But,
boobies
Yeah.
first time.
I can't remember if it's blurred or not. It had to be because
If it was on TV, yeah,
it
I
had to
think.
be. But Then all of a sudden it
But
turns
in the
to
movie, it's rated R. I don't know that they'd care that much.
Yeah.
I don't know. But in the next scene, he's hugging her. And, I think they're making out for a second. All of a sudden, they pull back, and now she's a weird, gross old lady with a sagginess. And he's like, oh, oh. So it's like,
oh, they should recast Hank Hill.
Do you know they're making a new King of the Hill show?
The one with young or older Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
I don't know how they can do it because, like, 3 of the actors are now dead.
Really?
Tom Petty, Brittany Murphy, and what was that?
Sorry.
Dude, his phone's going.
And the guy who plays Dale. Yeah, mute that.
Dale's dead?
Yeah, Dale passed away.
Dale.
Dale's dead bugs.
I watched the Superman trailer yesterday. They played it at the theater.
Think?
I hate to admit it, but it did look good. And I can't stand it because I hate Superman as a character with everything in me.
There's 2. Christian does not like Superman either.
But if they can make Man of Steel was good.
It was good.
If they can make it similar to that, I think they can pull it off. But the character needs to be flawed. Yeah, and that's my biggest problem with Superman is that he's not. And that's what they showed. Like after Man of Steel, there was no flaw to him. Like in every movie that he was in, he was just unstoppable.
I would say
I feel like it was dumb.
The best representation of Superman, I think you're gonna back me up here, is the Justice League animated series. I think was the best Superman we've ever seen on like TV. That's my opinion. Dude.
Yeah, I think it looks good in the movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he's got a dog. They're showing
Crypto?
a super dog.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like that's dumb. No, but I mean it's part of the character, so I guess whatever.
I'm actually
I don't know.
happy.
I've never liked Superman, so.
Well, they have Guy Gardner in it. That's
Luthor is the villain.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
It's got to be Luthor. I would like to see another villain besides Luthor once in a while, but maybe Brainiac. But Superman's villains, they had to be like.
Yeah, they got to be insane.
Yeah,
like it's
because Lex Luthor is the only one I think of as like just a normal guy, but he's got the funds to back him up.
Yeah.
I was like seeing Darkseid.
Darkseid. Yes. Oh, that'd be a great character. The Zack Snyder one was just.
Oh yeah, they didn't really.
No,
it
was not
justice.
It was not good. You know Darkseid, right?
No.
He's basically the Thanos of the.
Oh, okay.
That's a great way to say it.
He actually looks like
exactly
basically
like
the same. Yeah.
I think they came out around the same time too, like the Swamp Thing Man thing. Like it was just purely coincidental that the 2 comic book competitors came out with basically the same character.
Yeah, coincidental.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that one actually was the Swamp Thing and Man Thing. That was sheer accident that they both came out with swamp type characters. It must have been a movie or a fad
that inspired it.
Yeah. Maybe it was Deliverance. I don't know.
Right. Silence of the Lambs.
But what else do you think about the trailer? I mean,
so you see the dog. He seems. I feel like the actor looks good for Superman. I don't know the name of who they're doing it. We've talked about that already.
Yeah,
a couple episodes ago.
Cornsweat? I think it's.
But it does look pretty good. It's directed by James Gunn, and he's done some really good stuff.
That's where I'm optimistic. Like,
yeah, he's turned some stuff around. And...
Well, no, I'm not optimistic. Sorry, clarification.
Oh.
That's where I'm a little worried. Okay. I liked his Guardians of the Galaxy, but since then it's become like it's my Superman movie. It's the James Gunn Superman movie. I'm the man behind the brilliance of DC Entertainment. Like we did.
What did James Gunn also? Did he do any other?
He did Creature Commandos, which it was. I watched one episode. It was terrible. I did not like it because he wrote himself into it and said, "Hey, I'm so great. Look, I made this." And it took characters that were not just stupid and dumb. Sorry.
Okay.
He did Peacemaker, which I didn't. Was that him, James Gunn?
Was that the dude with John Cena?
That was John
Cena.
Yeah.
Was that? Gunn?
I don't know. I saw some clips from that.
Yes, it was Gunn. I believe that was Gunn.
But I didn't watch it.
He did The Suicide Squad.
And that was the new one?
That was a new one.
I never watched that one either.
It was all right.
Was that the one with King Shark?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was all right, but I did like Peacemaker.
I liked the first Suicide Squad. I didn't like the Joker in it.
Oh, the
Jared
Joker
Leto was not great.
awful.
Oh, is that the thuggish one?
Yeah, he's got all the tattoos.
Tats
damage right on his forehead.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't need a tattoo to let us know that you're mentally insane.
Yeah, that was not a... Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly Joker.
Yeah, literally.
Best Joker, hands down, has to be Heath Ledger.
Oh, yeah. There's no question on that one.
Live action.
Besides, when we read the books, Christian, which voice do you hear?
Oh, Mark Hamill. Yeah.
You know, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, plays the voice of the Joker in the animated series. You know that? Okay.
Yeah. Is the animated series the one where... Because I've seen clips of a scene with the Joker not wearing makeup, and he's at the bar with, like, a Robin.
Oh, yeah.
And he, like, is talking to him, and...
Boy Wonder.
Yeah, he doesn't know that it's the Joker, and he makes references to... past stuff, and he's like, what?
I think that's like, in the same universe.
I'm pretty sure that isn't that Mark Hamill who does that one, or is it?
I'm not sure. I can't hear
that's a newer.
Yeah, he's retired.
That's Under the Red Hood, or
yeah, I think that's the one. Under the Red Hood. I think that's it. Either way, I think he's retired though from playing the voice of the Joker.
Okay.
He's just done.
Yeah, he's pretty old.
Well, he's hitting the bottle a little too hard too. You see?
Is he?
Oh my gosh! There's a video of him giving a speech at some movie award ceremony, and his pants literally fall down to his ankles.
Dude.
And
it could happen to anyone.
We've done it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'm not wearing pants right now.
Sometimes you stand up and your pants fall down. Okay.
Whoopsie.
And see our Patreon for.
Yeah. Check out our only.
Nothing but toe pics.
Yeah.
I thought about actually starting only doing that where I stare directly into the camera and not say anything for maybe like 10 minutes and then done.
Yeah.
See how people will join that. Then I'd be kind of worried who would want to.
I thought about just doing my feet because people are into that, and and it's nothing sexual for me in any way, so I don't care. And if you want to spend the money,
I hate my own feet.
But the problem is, people, like, if you want to make money, it's when people ask you to do stuff and you do that. Like, that's how you make money off those things.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, do this and do this and do that.
Yeah.
Like,
crush a pineapple with your
pinky toe. It's like, I'm not freaking doing that.
You've been thinking about that, haven't you? Well, you know what reminds me of? Remember
that's my request.
Yeah. All right.
I have $10 in my wallet. Oh, okay.
$5. I'll give it to you.
In the show King of the Hill, Peggy, remember the episode where she ends up on a foot fetish website?
Yeah, I do.
The character Peggy Hill has like what? Her feet are like 16 inches.
Wow.
Like
that. That's right. She's got
really big feet.
Disproportionately large.
And there's an episode where she meets her foot doctor, and he actually does a website. It's basically a corn. I can't say the actual word on YouTube.
Bleeped. Canceled.
I gotta bleep myself there. But he's on a corn
coming
website.
at you.
Coming at you, Monica Geller.
Peggy's feet.
Thanks for giving me more work. But where's going? Oh, they find the website. Dale, Boomhauer, and Bill are in Dale's basement. Like, you click it and goes, "You been a bad girl, Peggy." And Hank finds out. Oh, it said, "I'm gonna kick your." You gotta. I think you'd enjoy that show.
Okay.
King of the Hill. It's more real, based in the real world. Nothing like The Simpsons is a cartoon show, but it's more outlandish.
Okay.
King of the Hill is a cartoon show, but 100% based in reality.
Yeah.
They're not flying off to outer space. They're not fighting monsters. Yeah. It's just a man who sells propane and propane accessories.
Yeah, they're a lot like longer-winded jokes, I feel like, or like it's a slow burn.
Yeah.
It definitely is a slow burn, but the characters really make it what it is. I mean, who's your favorite character in the show? Who do you say?
Probably Dale or Boomhauer.
Boomhauer? Really?
Well, Boomhauer just because how weird he is. Like
talk like Boomhauer.
I can't even do that well.
Man,
yeah,
come on, man.
He's like the dude in Napoleon Dynamite, the Shoshone Arrowhead guy.
My phone's freaking out. I don't know what's going on with it.
Have you seen your face lately?
It's like kicking me off Wi-Fi and kicking me back on. I gotta see if we can fix it. Keep talking.
There we go. Yeah.
Weird. Because all I'm seeing is you. I don't even see myself.
Huh. Weird.
I just see Christian, which I don't want to.
But
that hurts.
Who's got the best quirk in the show, you think?
Best quirk. Yeah. I like Bakugo.
What's his again?
Explodes. His hands. His sweat. Yeah, his sweat is nitroglycerin, I think. So he can explode it. His hands. He can shoot explosives out of his hands, and so, yeah, he's great. He's over here. He's actually not alive right here, but.
Way to spoil it for people who are not that far into it.
Well, it's been out for a year, so that's what Wes always says. It's been out for 3 months. You should have seen it by now.
When have I ever said that?
Dude, you say it in our small. You used to say it in our small group all the time.
I don't remember that.
Well, probably shouldn't have said his name, but like the kids in our group are like when we first got with them, they're like 12, and Wes is like, well, if you haven't seen Deadpool by now, it's been out for so many years, you know.
They should not see it, first of all.
Well, I know, but that was like an example. Like, I remember movies that I definitely wasn't able to watch when I was their age.
No, it was Star Wars, like the first one, like A New Hope.
Yeah, but his parents are more, you know what I'm talking about. His parents are more, like, picky about what he's watching.
Well, that's his parents' problem, not mine. I'm not going to hold it back.
Yeah, okay, but we're sitting here spoiling all these movies, and we're just like...
I'm gonna buckle down. I'm going to dig further.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, we're spoiling all these movies for him.
Have you seen Sin City?
And he's like, hey, can you please not spoil it? And Wes goes, it's been out for 25 years. You should have seen it by now.
Well, no,
and he's like, my parents don't let me.
Right. No, it's more of like, how do you not know this? Like... Not that you haven't seen it, but more like
he doesn't have access to the internet and all these things. Like
once again, not my problem.
I know, but let's not ruin it for him. Let's let him enjoy the things.
Everything that happens.
You're like, I'm gonna tell you that Darth Vader is Luke's father, and he's like,
I'm sorry.
Oh, why would you say that? I didn't know that yet.
You don't know that by now. I don't know what to help you with.
I agree, but. He hasn't seen it. That's not his fault that he hasn't seen it.
Some things you should discover yourself.
Yeah, it's not his fault that he hasn't seen it either.
The worst one was this, kind of that ballpark. This happened to my dad, not to me. You know the movie The Sixth Sense? Mm-hmm. You know that movie? I see dead people.
Bruce Willis. Is it Dakota Fanning?
No. The kid from Secondhand Lions.
Oh yeah.
You know the movie I'm talking about?
I know Secondhand Lions. I don't know.
Sixth Sense. It's Bruce Willis.
I haven't seen it.
Spoiler for you.
It's been out for so long.
That movie's been out for about 25 years.
Maybe you should ask for spoiler consent.
Yeah. Do you have consent? Can I?
No.
Am I? Well, okay.
Said no, you gotta respect it.
No consent.
Or else you're gonna be canceled.
Yeah. This happened to my dad though.
This is spoiler. Oh, I can't say it. You have to bleep. Can you bleep something for me?
Yeah, I can bleep it.
This is spoiler.
Spoiler assault.
You're
raping.
You're
so I have to keep bleeping it out. This is spoiler
because I didn't give you consent.
Well,
so
it's coming at you. But it happened to my dad where I think my mom and him wanted to rent the movie The Sixth Sense. And the movie, it's Bruce Willis, and I can't remember the kid's name. It's going to bother me. It's like 3 names in one. But
stupid.
He is a little kid, and he sees dead people and how they died. Like, he sees a really gory detail. Like,
okay.
He sees all these, like, disfigured people and whatnot. Mm-hmm. At the end of the movie, you don't realize it, but Bruce Willis is talking to the kid. But Bruce Willis does not interact with anyone else.
Bro, it's like in The Boys.
And it turns out he's dead the entire time.
Wow.
And
that's awesome.
My dad... Someone in the small group said, "Oh yeah, the twist at the end is really good. He's dead the entire time." And I was like,
ruins it, dude. Ruins
Why
it.
would you say that?
It's been out for so long. You should have seen it.
That one was like.
Is that what your dad used? His line?
Yeah, I don't know. But
it's been out for 5 minutes.
That's
you should have seen it by now.
That's how Wes was abused as a child.
Just spoilers.
Yeah, his dad would go and watch the movie the night before, and then like, Wes, you want to watch this?
And they're just like, yeah, at the end he dies.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've actually been really good at doing that, guessing the end of the movie.
You ruin it for yourself. There's no point.
Haley Joel Osment.
Osment, yeah.
That's it. Like, he was one of those kid actors, like, oh, he's gonna be a star, but then he just kind of faded.
He looks exactly the same as he did as a kid,
but a little bit whiter and with a beard. Remember he was in Tusk? You see Tusk?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's been out for a year.
I was gonna say.
I don't give you consent, Wes.
It's coming at you. That movie, I don't know if you would enjoy as much.
Oh, okay.
It's a dude is surgically transformed into a walrus. It's messed up.
Oh.
Yeah. It's body horror.
He's a walrus at the end.
Ethan's into that kind of stuff. I don't like that.
The best part of the movie is Johnny Depp is in it, and he plays Guy Lapointe. It's kind of a horror comedy.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
But he's got a mole that in the movie it just moves to a new spot on his face. It's an ongoing joke. Mole, 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 mole. We have a mole. We have a mole on the inside. But what movie did you see in theaters?
I got to see Revenge of the Sith in theaters yesterday.
Oh, is it like remastered or is it like?
It's maybe I don't think so. No.
Did he add any crap into it?
No, I don't think so.
What happens at the end?
No spoilers.
Does the dog die?
Guys, I have something to tell you.
The dog. That's another one. The dog dies in the end. Why?
Yeah, it was really good. There's stuff that I didn't pick up on the first time I watched it that I did pick up on watching it this time. And I don't know if maybe it is added, remastered. There's a part at the end when Yoda, or they're deciding who's taking which kid, or like what to do with the children.
Calrissian?
And,
not Calrissian.
Organa.
Yeah, Organa, thank you.
Takes Leia, and then Obi-Wan's like, okay, I'll take Luke to his family. And
he gets the raw end of the deal. It's like, she gets to be a princess. You get to be a farm boy.
Yoda tells Obi-Wan that there's some training that he's got for him on Tatooine. That he gets to learn with Qui-Gon.
Old master.
Yeah, which I'm like, I never. He's like, I'll teach. There's something about the Force that you don't know yet.
That is in the original.
He's like, he's gonna teach you how to talk to Qui-Gon even though he's passed away. And I'm like, that's so cool. I never knew that was in the movie beforehand.
I love the music and that when Obi-Wan and Anakin are fighting. That music.
Watching it in a movie theater was the craziest thing ever. It was so cool. It was so cool.
How old were you when the first one came out?
I was 1. I asked my mom countless times if she'd let me go see it, and she said no.
Did she spoil
I cried and I cried and I cried, and she still said no.
I mean, did you see the Obi-Wan series?
I loved it.
It was,
the ending was very sad. It was not as sad as the end of Revenge of the Sith.
I do.
But there was a really emotional, like, now that he's
accepting that
his friend is the whole beginning of the show, he refers to Vader as Anakin still. Like, he calls him Anakin the whole time. And then get
goosebumps. Right
I know. The end of the show, when he fights him, he says, "Then my friend is truly dead." And from that point on, he calls him Vader.
And in the whole color shift, too, the lightsaber's how it was blue and then turns red.
And that's why when you see him later, he tells Luke that Vader killed his father.
Yeah, because I think they had to say that. Be like, how do we wrap that up? Like,
dude, it was the end of the show was so good. The fight was so good.
I liked some of it.
He like broke off of his mask, and so it's like Hayden Christensen and Darth Vader, and it switches.
I like how they
two.
gave him a second shot at Vader.
Oh my gosh, Hayden Christensen's gonna be in Ahsoka season 2.
I thought they canceled that.
I don't know.
Because I can't keep up with any of them.
Well,
I watched a lot of Ahsoka.
There was a good fight in Ahsoka. I didn't see that much of it, but I watched. It was like episode 4 of it where she's kind of battling with the fact that Anakin is Vader, and it's like a dream or something. He's like switches between Vader and Anakin, and he's like fighting her. Like they're having like a lightsaber fight.
Have you seen Andor?
No, I won't watch it.
Okay, I've heard good things about it, but I'm all Star Wars out. Like I just don't care anymore. I think Obi-Wan, that series is the last one I watched.
Yeah.
I did watch one episode of Acolyte because I heard it was so bad, and it held up to being extremely bad.
It was the worst one.
Maybe that's what, I don't know. I don't even remember what I watched.
The lesbian space witches that were going, the power of one.
Oh, yeah, that was the one I watched.
Oh, wow.
Acolyte's the worst. They hired only people who had never seen Star Wars before.
Yeah.
They
really did.
They said Anakin was so bad that he blew up the Death Star. I mean, there's a lot of people on there.
Anakin didn't do it, you moron. It was
his son. Are you guys retarded? Like, what is happening? Like, why would you hire people who've never seen the show? That'd be like saying, yeah, for Iron Man, we want someone who knows nothing about it.
I mean, first X-Men film, Bryan Singer did the same thing. He said, I want no X-Men comic books on set. he did not want anything to be involved with the original comics. Which I mean, sure they were good. Yeah. They were good at the time. The movie X-Men was good. I still think it's good.
I like them. Yeah.
First one's good. Second one, I mean, that first opening shot with Nightcrawler in the White House.
Yeah,
that was just
pretty visceral.
Yeah. He's coming back to play Nightcrawler.
What's that?
There's a lot of people.
Alan Cummings.
Yeah, they got the original.
They got They got
Magneto.
They got Sir Patrick Stewart
Xavier.
and Sir Ian McKellen back. Dude, those guys are getting up there.
Yeah, Doomsday is going to be interesting. I know you're not a fan of the fact that
I don't like it. Should
and I agree. I agree with you.
Who would you want Iron Man? Who would you want Doctor Doom to be played by? I know you don't. You probably don't know a lot about Doctor Doom.
I don't know. I don't know who would be. I don't know who would be a good fit for that role, but I agree with you on the fact that I don't. I would have not. I would have wished that they didn't make it a Tony Stark Doomsday.
Yeah.
I think they couldn't. I mean, so they took a chance with the whole Kang thing, and they had to scratch that.
I'm sorry, Kang's a boring villain.
But it wasn't that good. He was a good. He was good for that. He fit that role very well, and it was very interesting.
The problem is you got to make him blue. I'm sorry, the little blue visor. No, it's got to be his skin is blue.
Yeah. But so I don't know, but I think they couldn't. They probably couldn't take the risk of, or they didn't want to take the risk of creating this insane villain and then something happening with the actor. Like they know,
which it turns out all charges were dropped.
They know Tony Stark, or they know Robert Downey Jr. is not gonna,
well, here's
come out with a sex offender thing or something.
Here's
he's learned his lessons early.
The actor they should have chosen, in my opinion, Cillian Murphy.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what I can't think of his face.
He played an Oppenheimer. He is a phenomenal actor.
Yeah,
he's in the 28 Days Later or whatever.
Yeah.
They're making another one.
I know. I'm so excited.
I watched the commercial.
29 days later.
It's 28 years. 28 years later.
Yeah, and
I saw the commercial for it yesterday.
Is that on par with like our actual timeline? Because that came out a while. Came out a while.
I don't think 28 years.
No, it wouldn't have been 28 years.
The commercial.
I think they're a little ahead of us in the timeline. I think they are ahead of us. But the guy who plays that horrible movie Craven.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know, but he's good.
He's good.
I really like him as an actor.
Yeah, he's.
He played Quicksilver, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I like that Quicksilver way better than the X-Men one. I'm sorry, the X-Men one.
Yeah, I agree.
Pietro something. The actor's name Pietro something. I can't remember his real name, but
yeah,
I just
he's good.
He was too cartoonish.
I thought he was funny. What ruined it for me was the Dahmer series, and so now I only see that actor as Jeffrey Dahmer. So it's like, ooh, you're gonna.
That series, I'm sorry, was made in poor taste.
Just the Jeffrey Dahmer show.
Yeah, I got two hot takes.
That show was crazy.
Don't spoil it.
Well, okay.
He's only killed people 40 years ago.
Yeah. That story's been out for a while.
The families are still alive of the men that he killed. So I think it's a very poor taste that they're showing him killing people. It's like, that's my son.
Yeah.
And just same thing with like Black Panther 2.
I thought they got consent though for that.
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
You'd have to look it up.
Would you want to give consent to like, hey, yeah, sure, my son being brutally
murdered? Well, it's like, I don't know. I really liked the other one, the Menendez brothers one that they just released.
I don't know that one.
You don't know who the Menendez brothers are?
I know who they are, but I don't know that they
It's the same thing. Like they have this series called Monsters, and it's Monsters Jeffrey Dahmer, and then that's the show that they released. And then they just made one called Monsters, the Menendez brothers.
That was
and
like
so
the
they
90s.
made a show about the Menendez brothers, and it's very good. But I watched another because they made a regular documentary about the Menendez brothers after that.
Yeah, I heard
you kind of got to watch both because the show depicts them in a certain way that makes you think, oh, I don't know if they did it because they just wanted the money or if they did it because they were sexually harassed, like they accused. Like you're not sure. Like you're led to believe you don't know which one it could be. Right. And in the regular documentary, it feels a lot more like they're killing him for the money.
Yeah. I heard. I was listening to our local radio station, Fever and Hot Wings. They were talking about that.
Oh, yep.
But also I was talking to a guy at work. He loves the character Black Panther. And I'm like, yeah, the first one was really,
the first
really good.
One was great.
First one was awesome. Second one sucked because
it's not their. I don't think that's Marvel's fault though.
No,
the second one sucking. I don't think that's their fault because it's kind of hard when your main character dies.
Well, just recast him, get a variant T'Challa in. But the thing is, I feel Disney marketed on his death. They made money because I find it in very poor taste. The scene where they're all crying at the funeral and.
That was the beginning. That was like the first 3 minutes, and then it was over.
I think it's in poor taste because you're capitalizing on the fact that a real human being died. And
yeah, but what else do you do?
Recast him.
Well, I know. I thought it was like.
Yeah, but you can't just ignore
making this.
It was in honor of no one was saying.
I feel it was more like we're making money off his death.
Well, we don't care what you feel.
Well, what else do you want them to do?
Don't care about your feelings.
I don't know that there's anything else they could have done. I think
a good way to do it is to have all these different variants.
I don't think they could just pull a different Black Panther out and just completely ignore the fact that he died.
Well, they've done it in the past with other actors, for instance, Terrence Howard. Even though he didn't die, they replaced him. Edward Norton, they replaced him with Mark Ruffalo. Terrence Howard's the first roadie.
Yeah.
And Iron Man 1 and.
Yeah, I think that was early enough on. To where they could kind of do that.
And who played War Machine going forward? What's his name again?
Don Cheadle.
I like him better.
He's good.
I think he's better than.
He's funny.
Tony Stank.
They're like, go back in time to baby Thanos, and
that is a paradox because
it
truly is. I got to thinking about if you went back in time to actually baby Thanos, how would you get to this point to get to that point? It really makes
it alter the whole time.
Yeah, that's why they had to do it the way they did it. They couldn't. That's why they couldn't just go back in time and kill baby Thanos. Because it had to be exactly how they did it. It was the only outcome that worked.
Oh, but back to Doomsday. What do you think? Because they're gonna do 2 movies with that.
Yeah.
The FF Fantastic Four.
Oh, it looks good. It looks good.
I actually like the style.
I'm really excited for Galactus.
The only problem is the Silver Surfer.
I know it's a girl.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure someone did say there is a female Silver Surfer in the comics.
It happened once in a what if story. What if the real Silver Surfer's girlfriend became the Silver Surfer?
Yeah,
Nornrad.
I don't like it.
The guy who is the Silver Surfer is Nornrad.
But if the rest of the movie is really good, and that's the one problem I have, I'm willing to look past it.
The one thing I don't like is. Pedro Pascal's a good actor. I don't think he's a good Reed Richards. He doesn't look the part.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Who do you think would be a better?
John Krasinski.
John Krasinski
did a good job.
I don't know why they didn't do that.
I think Robert Downey Jr. should have been Reed Richards.
I was like, what you talking
Let's make a Tony Stark Reed Richards.
And Sue Storm.
He's everyone in the movie.
Robert Downey Jr.'s The Thing.
Yeah.
And Johnny.
The Thing looks so good.
It does look good. And he wears pants. I heard this is one of the first movies where he's actually.
Well, no, the original ones.
Wears pants. I know it's disappointing for you.
The Michael Chiklis one, where Michael Chiklis
are his feet showing? Does he crush pineapples with his feet?
With his pinky toe. Michael Chiklis had pants on when he played the Thing, and the Jessica Alba one.
Yeah.
But the one that really with the Michael B. Jordan played the Human Torch. That one. Don't know why they didn't give him pants. Don't know why they didn't give the Thing pants in that one. It's
I like that one too. I like that one.
You liked that Fantastic Four?
That's the only Fantastic Four I've seen.
Oh.
I mean, it's I felt like it was good.
The 2005 one, I think it came out 2005. That was
again
good.
20 years ago. I was 1.
Well, you could still watch it.
No.
Did you have a TV when you were 1?
No.
It's a little. I rewatched it. It's a little dated. Still holds up, but definitely dated.
That was the one with
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Yeah, as a Human Torch.
Oh yeah, which they.
Yeah, I like how
that was funny. That was funny.
I had a feeling. I'm like, they're not gonna do Captain America, and the Deadpool. I'm like, they got to do something with the Human Torch, and I was happy they did.
Yeah.
It's like, Cap, you're here.
Call out.
Say it. He's gonna say the words. He's gonna say it. Flame on. But the guy who plays the Human Torch in this one, I've never watched the show, but he's apparently in Stranger Things.
Yeah, he's in Stranger Things.
Who did he play in Stranger Things? Was it Eddie, the character Eddie, the metalhead?
Yes, he's in the most recent season 4.
When did it end that show?
There's 1 season left. That's
there
it,
is?
and it's supposedly been coming out for
those guys
4
are your
years.
age now, and they're trying to make them play like they're 16-year-olds.
Yeah, I don't know. It's coming. Supposedly.
That show.
That's what I've heard.
Jeremiah, I think Jeremiah said, watch it. I watched it.
It was good. It was a good show.
Well, right when the 12-year-olds were saying JC, I was like, all right, I'm done. They just start dropping F-bombs. I'm like, I get uncomfortable. Kids start cussing and swearing.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
It's very unsettling.
Yeah, I don't know. It was good. It was a good show. I really liked it.
I liked it because
up until the 4th season, it's like,
even though we're
doing this,
even though we weren't born in the 80s, we have older siblings. I have older cousins who had a lot of hand-me-down stuff that I connect to that like 80s nostalgia. So I get it from them. Like, oh, that's kind of cool. I remember that.
Yeah.
But
all their references are D&D references. I mean,
right? Yeah, in the last pretty D&D centric the past. Well, I guess it started with like a D&D.
Yeah, they're playing Dungeons and Dragons,
D&D.
right?
They name all the stuff after
the Demigorgon
creatures
and
in the book or whatever.
Yeah, Christian and I are playing today actually.
Oh. Yeah. Good time.
Should be a good time. Yeah.
We're gonna film it.
Nice.
Try to.
I'm gonna watch.
I'm gonna hopefully post it on our channel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got some friends coming over later. Ethan and Colby coming over.
What are you guys doing?
I don't know. Probably playing some video games. Not sure what yet. But
looking it up.
What are you playing these days?
I don't know. Nothing really.
Pokemon.
So there's a game called Repo that I've been playing. It's fun. It's supposed to be like a comedy horror game.
What's it called?
Repo.
Okay.
Like
REPO.
Like organ repossession or
like
no,
that, like that movie. Remember that movie that came out?
Repo
You're
Man?
supposed to go into like haunted places or abandoned places, and you're these robots, and you're supposed to collect a certain amount of money from you're like repossessing these items and sell, and so there's like an extraction site, and it tells you how much money you need to get, and you wander around this abandoned place that's all dark, and you have just a flashlight.
So basically, you're a meth head.
Yeah, basically. And so you have to
that sounds like a typical Tuesday night for me.
You take all this stuff and you put it in a cart and you bring it back, and then that's the money that you get, and you can spend that. But there's creatures and stuff in there.
You like BioShock. If
they're meth heads
that kill you, or that can kill you. But you play with your friends, and it's funny. It's what is it?
I don't know. What is it?
It's like your mic in the game, like you can only hear people if you're so close to them and stuff. Right, okay. And then the monsters in the game react to your voice.
Sound. Yeah,
so they can hear you.
That more in games nowadays.
So it's like there's a guy who's blind, but he has a shotgun. Yeah. And so if you talk around him or make noises, he'll turn and he'll shoot you and you die.
That's not nice.
But yeah. So it's
our games are fun. Like, how much do you play video games anymore? Do you play still?
I'll binge. I bought the BioShock collectors, whatever, because it was on sale for Switch 2 months ago, and I just kind of binged that whole thing. And I'll probably be done for a while because it consumed my life.
Yeah, I binged Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay. Dude, you gotta play God of War. You ever play God of War?
I have. I just don't play like I used to.
So good. The Spider-Man games are good. They're coming out with a Wolverine game.
I did see that.
And a Venom game.
I saw the look of Jean Grey in the Wolverine game. It's like, ugh.
But that's only for PS5, so guess you won't be able to play. Unless you get a PC.
I will be playing it. I'll be getting PS5.
Okay.
I just want to play the Wolverine game. Huge Wolverine fan.
Well, it's like you can play all your any old game on your PS5. PS2 games.
Wait, really?
Any game. PS3, PS4, any game. You can play it on the PS5.
The only game I wish I could just go back in time and replay this game for the first time, Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
They just launched the remake. Did you see that?
I did see that. Is it actually by Bethesda?
I forget.
Because it.
I know that playing an Elder Scrolls game. I don't know which one, but
yeah,
the newest one.
This Skyrim probably.
Yeah.
The Dragonborn, but yeah, Oblivion came out in 2004, I think.
Sounds about right.
Because I remember getting a comic book with an ad in it, and it's got the logo, the Oblivion gates and whatnot.
Right.
But that's a game I wish to go back. I listen to the soundtrack of that all the time. It's so peaceful.
Mm. Yeah. What does that do? Jeremy Soule.
Yeah, that's him. That sounds familiar. But they remastered it. Is it a new storyline or the same storyline?
I think it's the same thing, but just basically with
better graphics.
And yeah.
I want to replay it. The Dark Brotherhood. Sanguine.
Never played it.
Yeah.
Is it on? What's it on? Anything? I have a PC, so probably.
Yeah, you could. Probably
you definitely can buy it. Get it in PC. It's an RPG role playing kind of style.
Okay. Sandboxy.
Sandbox. Yep. I love sandbox games. I don't like playing games where it's like, nope, you have to follow this path. Right. I like sandbox games.
Yeah.
But it's a fantasy game.
Right.
I like sandbox games, but sometimes I'm like, there's too much stuff and I'm getting bored. I like the story. I really like story.
Yeah, you probably would like BioShock then.
So it's like I'll play Assassin's Creed.
Which one?
I don't know. On the PS5, you get a bunch of.
The new one.
I have PS5 tanked. Plus, so like they just give you games for free all the time.
The new one I heard tanked. The new Assassin's Creed.
There's a lot of
Which
them
one?
The one where they're in Japan.
Oh.
And you don't even play as someone who's Japanese.
You would think that one would be good.
Yeah, but the problem is they didn't have anyone you're not playing a person from Japan.
There's a game called Ghost of Tsushima or something.
I don't know what that is.
That is a good game. You should play that.
What's it on?
It's probably. You could probably get it on the PS4 if that's what you have.
Yeah.
Or computer. It's on the computer.
I mostly just I just want the new Elder Scrolls game.
But Ghost of Tsushima is good. Me and my buddy Lincoln are playing that one, and it's really good. It's kind of like Assassin's Creed, kind of, where you follow the story, but you're a samurai in Japan. And
what is the best Assassin's Creed?
I don't know. I played a little bit of the first one, and then I had COVID, so I got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which was like Vikings, which was pretty cool. That was a cool one. But I played it for so long, and then eventually the story like requires you to do all these different stuff. Like you kind of like it's like hard to follow it. So I'm like, I want the story. Like I love story.
Yeah, if you do like the story, you'd like the second one. Then I think the second one with I think his name is Ezio Bellatore. It's during the Italian Renaissance.
Yeah. Okay.
That one I think it's, in my opinion, the best one because I played the first one, the second one, the third one. It's all right.
What's in
the second one's Ezio again, but he's an older man. But the one I did want to play, never really played.
He has to take ibuprofen every morning. He gets
it's okay. I took a Tylenol.
Yeah.
The two I wanted to play but never did play because at that time I was just kind of like video games couldn't hold my attention as much. Was the one during the Revolutionary War.
Okay.
During that one, I want to play that one, and then the pirate one. Those are the two I want to play.
Yeah.
But at that point, the Valhalla one came out. I was like, I'm not interested in Assassin's Creed because it wasn't the same storyline anymore.
Valhalla one's pretty good.
It wasn't like you're not an assassin as much. You're now just, hey, I'm a Viking. You go smash stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but you still have all the assassin stuff.
Like
I think. I think so.
Gauntlet thing.
Is it still where you're like kind of like time traveling? Like
no, I don't think they do that anymore.
The second one?
I have no idea.
Yeah, in the first game, remember how I think it was guys called Miles, and it's DNA from his ancestors that they're reading from the scanner. Yeah. That I think that character they just kill him off and like, all right, we're not doing that anymore. We're gonna now just focus on
in real time.
Yeah, I think they just need to stop.
Well, I think the company's going bankrupt. I think they're selling.
I mean, yeah,
Ubisoft.
It's not. Oh, Ubisoft is selling?
I think they're done because
Ubisoft hasn't had a lot of hits.
Yeah, well, they keep leaning into the whole woke crap so much that's like, all right, people don't care anymore. People just don't care. Look at the game where they had in Japan. They could have had a great game, but they focused so much on like, hey, we have to have these messages in our game that people are like, I don't want this.
Yeah.
So, but hey. The series that was a really good series. Remember the Batman games, the Arkham games?
I know. Yeah, I've been thinking about picking those up too.
I want to replay the.
Like I said, I get games for free all the time on PlayStation, so I played one of those.
Is it truly free? Or do you gotta have a subscription for it?
I have a subscription for PlayStation Plus.
How much is that?
I get like the ultimate one, which gives me a lot of games for free, and I probably pay like $100 a year.
Honey, you get a honey.
So then I get games for free all the time. Like there's a massive catalog of games that I can download and play, and then every month every month they show different games that you can get for free. Like here's the 3 or 4 games that are free. So I can play any Assassin's Creed game. I can play a lot of stuff. I can play all the old PS2 games, PS3 games.
What's a PS2 game you'd want to replay?
That I would want? I never.
Well, you were just a wee little lad. I don't know if were you even alive. When did PS2 come out?
If it was prior to 2004, then.
Kingdom Hearts, was that PS2?
Oh my gosh, yes, dude. Kingdom Hearts, what a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
The Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance, remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, Dearly Beloved.
Dearly Beloved, that's a good song. It's very peaceful. But I would say, my parents didn't know I played this. I went to neighbors and played it. The GTA San Andreas.
I never played any of those.
You did?
Yeah, me neither.
I played that as a kid at my next door neighbor's house. And
still waiting on 6.
No. The 5th one came out in 2011. Man, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna do where they play 3 characters again?
For GTA 6?
Yeah. Oh no, they're doing 2 characters.
I never played GTA, so.
Well, in GTA 5, you play 3 characters.
Okay.
And you get to swap out. They're always in the city somewhere, and you go up and you come back down. They do that. But the new one, you're playing as a couple.
Oh. That's so sweet.
Yeah, like a Bonnie and Clyde type thing.
Yeah, which I'm like, it's too detailed now. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of that uncanny valley. That looks too real. I don't like that. But I just, my interest for video games are just kind of, unless it's any Elder Scrolls game or Fallout or Rockstar's Red Dead series. Beyond that, I'm like,
Yeah, I've been too busy. Especially with the dog. She's in that stage where we can't really just leave her alone and just go do her own thing. We have to be watching her all the time, and she wants attention the whole time, so we don't really have time.
Still
to play
in the puppy
games.
phase.
Yeah.
She'll never leave that. You got a golden retriever, man.
Yeah,
that puppy
I'm
phase
excited.
ain't gonna ever leave.
But she was gonna get spayed Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday, and she went into heat on Monday.
So they can't do it, can they?
Now they have to wait till July.
Oh, that long?
They have to wait 8 weeks.
Wow.
And that was the next available.
You guys waited a little. You guys waited.
That's when they told us to do it. They said this is the healthiest time to
See, I don't know
get
how
them
that
spayed.
stuff goes.
They have all these studies and charts and everything, and I don't know.
Well, at least
that's when they told us to do it.
At least you're doing the right thing, because I mean,
8 months.
If you're not gonna, I don't know. I look at people and go, first of all, if you're letting your outdoor cats, people let their cats in and outside, and get it spayed or neutered. Don't let me make more kittens out there, and let it keep its claws. If you're letting your cat outside, and you gotta first of all, declawing, you're just taking a first knuckle right off of it. It's cruel. I don't like it.
That was a little
they were telling us that they have a lot of different they're like, here's all the problems with spading or neutering your dog, and then he's like, well, these are all what the studies say. This is why you shouldn't do it. Some people say you should never neuter or spade your dog because there's all these health concerns with it. And then, but our vet was saying, but then on the offhand, there's a ton of health concerns with having it, because you can get
no matter what,
cancers in it and other things, and they can, they go into heat every so often, and then you got to do all this stuff. And it's he was saying for them, it's we really aren't going to tell you one way is better than the other way, because there's concerns on both sides, and it
I'll let you know one thing.
Doesn't make a difference.
How Goldens typically die is cancer.
Yep.
I had 2 Goldens. You probably don't remember Murray. Do you remember Murray?
Murray.
I
think we were
died,
just becoming friends.
Just before. So I remember you guys had that little plot in the back.
Yeah, it's actually upstairs. I took it.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's up. It's outside.
The dog or the plot?
The plot.
This is the dog. He's upstairs.
Dog.
My dog Murray. That dog was like white on rice to me. We were inseparable. There's a photo I love that's hanging up in my house where I'm a little kid on my bed and he's my pillow. Basically, I'm laying on him.
Yeah.
And he's just looking up at the camera. Whoever took the photo, he's looking at them. But he was an American Golden Retriever, so he had more red to him.
Okay.
Murray.
I would love that.
Then I had Riley. You remember Riley?
Riley, yeah.
He was a European So I think a European Golden. So he was like your dog.
So his teeth were all messed up.
He said, "God, now you got
you got any bangers and mash." He had an accent to him. That's for sure.
The funny thing is,
kind of weird.
The funny thing is, our next dog, Mr. Knightley, was a Gordon Setter.
That was a joke, European listeners.
Yeah,
if we have.
Well, first of all,
I'm dead serious.
This is weird.
Yeah.
I've noticed
all of your teeth are messed up.
A lot of reviews. This is really odd to me. Happens like 12 at night for us. So who's watching our stuff at night? Exactly. That means someone else.
Okay, or Skywalker. Shouted himself.
Crank these views. How long have we been going for?
52 minutes.
Let's wrap it up. I don't want to edit that long.
Suck it.
We're done.
Going into a long conversation. Don't we gotta close it out?
Get out now.
All right.
Yeah. We're leaving.
All right. Bye.